Good time zones, everyone, and welcome to Tuesday, in which we all sit in the corner wondering, well, are we in blanket jail, or is it just a nice day today? Welcome in, everybody. I hope everyone is doing well and managing to, relax and not be completely fnurbled by the day. You find me back in IKEA. Funnily enough, that happens occasionally. Mostly just doing a little bit of restocking. Kind of needed a few materials. How is everybody doing? I see we've got quite a few people in already. We've got a Blast and a Frauke and a Ritsu and a True Purple and a Kel. Chaos Tween! All getting in before the bot parade and before I went live. We've got more cookies, we've got a hot and cold drinks counter, we've got a box mimic, probably with the smile on the Amazon boxes. You still get Amazon boxes. I either get an Amazon paper bag, or I get parcels with which are the original box with an Amazon shipping label slapped on it. It's like... Oh, goodness. But welcome into all of those who got here before the stream started. You mad fools! You're amazing. Thank you. Then after the bot parade, we got on with the scurrying and so much more. Let's see. Blunding, welcome in. Itzia, welcome in. Let's see. Cal. Sal! Hey, Sal. We'll never remember these daily check-ins here. Well, I mean the chickens. Oh, sorry, no, not the daily chickens. The daily check-ins. Look, we don't have daily chickens. We don't have a chicken farm. You know, that's the one thing I don't think I have. One of the farms that I don't think I have in this world. A chicken farm. I need to. No. We are not getting distracted by a chicken farm. Kel setting off the confetti cannon and going on an 85 stream streak. That confetti cannon is incredibly effective. That's 11 escapes and 2 catches from the Merry White House bot. You spend more time out of blanket jail than in it. You're doing impressive with that one. Sin Lily, welcome in. Superfast Feg, good to see you. Kel gifting a gift sub to Sal. Thank you, Chaos Twin. And welcome to the Chaos, Sal. Kay, welcome in. Nordic Wolf, who's half awake and getting breakfast, thank you for the lurk. Second breakfast for me today was chocolate Guinness cake that somebody had made and brought into the office. Yeah. That was second breakfast. You can't judge me. Canadian Dragon, welcome in as well. Thank you for the lurk, Kay. Blowing snow, building up again. Not your idea of a nice day. Oh dear. Tuesday, not currently. Oh, it's Wednesday for you, is it, Blast? Of course it is, yes. You're in the future. Please tell me the future is better than today. TGM, welcome in. Let's see, Frauke on a 430 stream streak, throwing anvils at the bot, obviously managing to trip it up because that's a 5 escapes. Is that because my Amazon orders come in a plain wrapper? Note the phrase, they turn up in the original box with a shipping label slapped on it. That's the opposite of plain wrapper. And the anvils strike again. Oh, now I need to find the Anvilania song from Animaniacs at some point. Hey, Blunding. Tuesday was a mix of why won't things work, and yay, thank goodness it works for 2 separate tasks, so it counts as a win. Something worked. Yeah, sounds good. Last. On balance, it worked. Solar, welcome in. It would need to be an emotional support chicken farm. We have at least 2, maybe 3 emotional support chickens. I find that slightly more worrying, really. Kel, giving a gift sub to Blunding. Thank you for that. Goodness. Sin Lily on a 80 stream streak. It's that time again. Oh, yep. Straight into blanket jail. Whoopsie. Nice try. 5 escapes to 6 catch. Sorry. 5 catches to 6 escapes. You're still ahead. You're still ahead. Didn't know I was a hobbit. When second breakfast is concerned, yes. Kay on a 35 stream streak and managing to escape as well. 6-3, doing well. Sin Lily caught. That's what you get for dancing. You gotta dance faster. Tap dance with the Mary Whitehouse bot. Would trade the second donut for a white chocolate donut with extra dark chocolate chip. Ooh. The future is the future. No. Volder, welcome in. Single items often come in the factory box, but ordering multiple smallish tends to still have the smile. I don't get the, as I say, I don't get the smile. I get the sort of paper bag, and they don't have smiles. Kel giving a gift sub to Solar. Good lord, Kel, thank you. Nice streak, winning 2-1 against the Mary Whitehouse bot. Yep. Hunter, waving from the new living room. Oh, I'm so glad that you're in there, and I hope the new living room is lovely, and I hope the new house is exactly what you're hoping it will be. And if it's not, I hope it becomes it. Right. I've caught up with chat. Good lord, I've caught up with chat. Hi, Stuffy. Hi, things. Hi, Pork Chop. With your emotional support chicken. You get a paper envelope, plastic envelope, original bagging, smiley mimic box sphere. No, you didn't. Also, hi. Hey, ancients. No, you're right. I almost caught up. Briefly. Do I want... No, I can't be bothered to collect more spruce. I'm fine for at least the next 20 minutes. Right. So, now that I'm roughly in the same vicinity as chat, where were we? Oh yes, we were on Thursday dealing with tromplets. All going tomp, 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 tomp. For those who haven't encountered the concept of a tromplet, let's go and visit them. They're adorable, chaotic, and dangerous, which probably counts for half of this world. At the best... overshot. The trouble with tromplets. At least it's not Trompletton. Hey, Jerry May, welcome in. Let's try and actually land correctly here. And back into the overworld. Oh, and before we get anywhere, Heil Hydrate. Trompeton. That sounds like a heck of a shoehorning. It was. Footy, welcome in. And to go with that, drink. We've got some popcorn. Runs and hides. You can't see me, but apparently the bot saw you on that 145 stream streak, TGM. You're in blanket jail. 50-50. That's pretty good going. 5 catches, 5 escapes. I swear the whole streak thing is... I love it. It's hilarious. If only for the way that the bot seems to be picking on certain people, and it's just RNG. It's just fantastic the way that it happens. And I know that sounds cruel and evil, but it's hilarious. And I'm glad everybody is taking it in the right frame of mind. Streak is rigged. Right. Before I go too close to the tromplets, let's eat, just in case I need to run away. You're ridiculously impressed with how effective the confetti distraction is. Yes. Uh-oh. Feg's drawing. Black Lad, welcome in. Who's cruel and evil? Oh, wow. Is it me or do the tromplets have the zoomies? I mean, that one's still... Excuse me? A bit of a cartoon chase, never with or without anvils never goes amiss. Exactly. You are definitely... who gave you... Today we find the backside. Now we know who the father is. Yep. Oh, today we have the backside of a Ravager. Yes. Raven has plans. What is it with the Ravagers and this universe? I absolutely swear the Ravagers in this world have... Hey, math girl. The Ravagers in this world have personalities. I swear it it wasn't intentional, but they really do have personalities. Oh, so whoa. High speed, they really do. They can move it. You're gonna have to move it. I'm gonna have to do something about that one. Right, I need some. I need some more spruce fence because something tells me I just caught saw out the corner of my eye the speed of the tiny one. And that one's personality is I'm gonna show you my butt. But. They like to move it. They like to move it. They like to move it. Because they are tromplets. Tom 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 tompity tom tom. They are cats. Given several of them defy gravity, I really believe that you might actually be onto something there. Could you imagine a tromplet in Decked Out? No. I do not want tromplets in Decked Out. We are not giving Luna any or Henry any ideas. Oh dear. No. And would they be like the usual baby mob? Faster and more. They seem to be more deadly. Well, they certainly seem to be faster. They certainly hit like a truck. And Kel's running off to go and give Luna ideas. Yay! Urban, welcome in. Why do I have a feeling that I should go over to Luna's channel and just go, do not listen to Kel. You're not allowed to listen to Kel. You're not, but it's very tempting. Ah, there we finally can sleep. Oh, good lord. Right. And we have a Spearow in chat, for those who are actually interested in Pokemon instead of tromplets. Chaos Gremlin got a Chaos. Yeah. Yeah, that I recognise. Well, that's not a very helpful number of sticks. How am I supposed to stick it to the Tomps if I don't have any sticks? Sticking it to the Tomps. Yeah, no. I have no idea where I'm going with any of this. Weeklies are to catch high IV random and to miss grass types. Thank you, Frau K. I know I missed you telling us that yesterday, and the Frau K information service is consistently amazing. Thank you. You're waiting for food to cook. Cook? Cool. Same difference. You can trust Kel, but can you trust other undead? Not drop the ideas. Also unrelated, who designed the Decked Out on Wilderness? The Decked Out on Wilderness was designed by Henry Ford. You may have seen them in chat well, I was going to say regularly. You may have seen them in chat. They do show up occasionally. They worked on it, I believe, for about 3 years. And they have occasionally had a chat with Tango on elements of the Redstone during a variety of times, I have been led to believe. So, yeah. And the Decked Out, there are areas... I mean, we've never seen level 4 of Decked Out. But equally, there are areas in Decked Out that are part of the long-running storyline on Wilderness Decked Out that we have not seen. For example, there are all of those heads that we keep finding. We have to take those somewhere. I have no idea where. Somewhere. Somewhere out in Decked Out needs all the heads. And that's a disturbing phrase. Even for the undead. Won't lie, I would love to make your own spin on Decked Out. So would I, Blackclad. So would I. Lil Red, welcome in and thank you for booping that button. 15 months, my word. Think you're feeling extra chaosy today since you have a new fence. Feeling of safe, you mentioned, lifting up. I'm safe. Time for chaos. Thank you, Kel. Maybe? Maybe not. Not sure how I feel about that one. Okay. They do feel faster. It might just be the size. You're nearly on 10k points already. Oh, goodness. This isn't going to work. I'm too far away. And you're not getting down. Saving up for your copper armor. Copper armor is a good thing to save for. You failed to miss a grass type last night, and you got... Ooh. That's a ham. Is there... There's a lot of tromping noises here. Okay, I think the problem is you're caught between that and that. If I go here... It's a good feeling for you, don't really... Yeah, I can understand that, Kel. Copper... Boing, 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 boing. Boing, 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 boing. It goes boingity 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 boing, boingity 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 boing. Really, look, dude, who gave you sugar? Little Red! I think I said hi already, actually. No, I didn't. Hi, Little Red. Yes, I did. Thank you for the subscription. Oh, I can't remember what happened 30 seconds ago. It was me. You gave it sugar. Kel, you're going to try and get me... This is dangerous. That's a good question. Survey says no. But the parents are now interested. Hi. And I can't close the other hatch. So you had extra candy you didn't want. Okay. Is that enough? No. Dude. The worst thing is, there's 3 of these little things. And they still hit with all the power, energy, and death of a full-size Ravager. Okay. Get. Excellent. He's down. He's down. Ah! He's up. Okay. Apparently he's Zebedee. Yeah. Tromplets keep nibbling at my tootsies, and they want to murder me, and so I'm so dead because they're really painful. The tromplets keep murdering me, I'm so helpless. Alright, that's got it. Yeah. There we are. Is it me or is that a... That's a petrifying sight. 3 little tromplets. 3 little tromplets staring at a squirrel standing on some scaffolding, looking like a meal. Oh, I used... You can bounce far too high. I should have been using... Okay, I need some dark oak as well. They can... Who gave them... That's not just sugar. They're on... They're on... We're gonna murder you. DoorDash delivered to the wrong address. Tatsu, welcome in. Also, oh no. 3 little tromplets, and boy was the wolf surprised when he blew their houses down. Oh my. Yep. Okay, so I need that. I also need... I've got dark oak planks. I need... Let's see. I need 3 gates. And dark oak. 13... Yeah, that'll do. Right. Let's... I hope 13's enough. It's just the way that the tromplets just... They look adorable. They look so very adorable. They look so adorable. they're going to murder me. There is a high possibility that I am going to end up being murdered by a trumplet. Oh, and it's getting dark, so I need to sleep before I... Actually, I'm gonna not sleep in a pocket bed, just in case. I just have this feeling. I got a feeling, ooh, ooh, that a trumpet's gonna kill a squirrel. It's a feeling, ooh, ooh. I'm a pocket bed. Meow. Meow, meow, meow. Welcome in, Lotus. Today we are attempting to not get murdered by tromplets. And one of them's trying to climb the walls. I swear these things are... Meowdy. Meowdy. You know, I should have put it so that there was a way of trapping them inside the... No, that wouldn't have made any difference. I don't think there would have been a safe way to allow them to be locked in the pen. Right. Chat, hear me out. This is your fault. I yes-anded my way into having 3 little murder tromplets because of you. Well done. I'm not so much blaming you as congratulating you. That there's a fractional difference. You guys are noisy. I still have this feeling that at some point they might act... Yeah, they are very speedy. I've been watching them on... well, I've just been watching them as we try and actually do anything. They are on huge amounts of sugar. I didn't bring any spruce gates. I'm also not liking the fact that it's raining. Do I have... Oh, I've got a pocket crafting table. Never underestimate the power of the pocket crafting table. Your back is still hurting. Oh no! Just moved further out of bed and it didn't like it. Ow! Take care, Chaos Twin. I am so tempted to turn down the noise of the tromplets. It's right underneath your shoulder blade. Ow, ow, oh, yeah. You know, that's why I increased the height of the fences. Because I am actually petrified that these guys are going to jump out of this pen. Hi? Oh, it's Laufey. Hello. Nah. Oh, look. I'm being presented with Ravager butt again. Here we find 3 little tromplets. 1, 2, 3. Trying to... Nah. Good lord. Nah. Okay, I think I need to put fences in the middle there. Sorry, gates in the middle there, because I have this horrible feeling one of them's going to get pushed straight through that gap. Tell me I'm wrong, and I will absolutely end up being murdered by a tromplet to prove you wrong. And it won't be intentional. Yeah. I swear that little one's a flea. He's got all the jumping height of a flea. Ay. Okay, the tomplet pen is now a little bit safer. Or rather, safer for me. We have a Sunkern in chat for those who are after their Pokemon. It is a grass type. So if I remember weeklies from the Frauke Information Service, you need to try and miss those. And yes, that is what Frauke is advising you. Congratulations, thank you to the Frauke Information Service. Woohoo! Right, what are the odds that there's going to be another escape path for a Tomplet somewhere? I love the fact that the little one could probably actually take a bath in those... I keep half expecting the little one to take a bath. Hey, Elcorn! Welcome in. Yeah. Something I don't... Why do I do this thing? Okay. I'm fairly sure that the Tomplet pen is now safe for me. Beware of the Tomplets. I should probably put... oh, I caught it when I was trying to miss it. I should put a sign saying, please do not feed sugar. They're already hyper enough. I mean, look at that. I also caught a stone. Yeah. I could say that in so many ways that would not be the right way of phrasing it. But, let's see. He still has some pixies. What did you do to Glam Pixie? I know that they're banned from Twitch, but you didn't have to turn them into pixie sticks. Midna, welcome in. Hashtag free pixie. Exactly. Whatever you do... Lurker's driving home. Need to shit up first. Thank you for the lurk, Midna. Welcome in. Don't mind me. I'm just enjoying staring at the Tomplets. Ah. Right. Let's... are we getting close to being able to sleep? Maybe. Let's see. I feel like I need to have a couple of trees. Possibly one here. Maybe one there. One over there. Just to sort of put a little bit of a backing onto this. Just to make it a little bit more interesting. That sort of size, I think. What type of leaves have I been using for these? Oak. Oh, oak. I can do oak. I've got more oak. I have oak leaves. No, I don't. No, I don't. Yes, I do. I was about to say, that would have been an oops. And we've got spruce fences, which will probably do nicely for the interiors. Do I have any... Well, that's dark oak, so that's not helpful. That, no. Yes, I've got 15 I still... I spent the weekend gathering resources, and one of the resources I didn't gather roots. I did not get any mangrove roots. Thank you, music track, for that ominous dong. Right as I said that. I did not get mangrove roots. Dong. It's like, wow, thanks. I didn't realize it was that. I didn't realize it was that dramatic. Oh, goodness. That music is definitely... Which track is this? I can't read the note at the top of the screen. Diablo. Yeah, that feels right. Yay, no more rain. Yeah, the bit at the top of the screen is fine for people on full screen, probably terrible for people on mobile, and completely impossible for me where... Hi. The information box of the preview is quarter of a screen. So it's like, yeah, that's not going to make it. That's not going to be legible for me. That is why we have the track command. For those days when Scotsman can't tell what music he's listening to. Put Basie Kel back in her box. Could make a joke about roots, but you're going to keep things... Thank you. Wow. Shakes Pixie to get dust. I'm not sure that pixie dust works like that from Glam Pixie. Can always branch out to tree. No. Apparently, we're into that phase of stream where it is bad puns again. Oh wait, nah. Do not launch yourself off of these things. Hey Raven, welcome in. How you doing? Dang, spoiling all... Surely that should be leaf, spelled L-E-A-F. Red. Now you're just asking for it. It reminded the older days of Minecraft when I remember that tattoo. Some of your pixel art resulted in absolutely insane builds. That was how the structure happened. I still have those images stored for possible future use at any time. Who knows? Yay! We have a tomplet. Oh, no. At some point, I need to build more based on those Tatsu, because they are absolutely amazing, and I will definitely attribute them to you. Sorry, my brain just segmentation faulted. I need to get a Loki in for Raven. Do you want small, medium, or large, Raven? Mid-sized one. None of the three are named yet. I've lost my ender chest. Dagfnurble it. I think I know where it is as well. It is not somewhere where I can collect it. Nah. Exactly. What happened to the tree that got a haircut? It got a little trim.
My old arch enemy.
You're not supposed to trim the trees except at Christmas. Do I have a spare ender chest? How do I not have a spare ender chest? I have the components for one. Yeah, I've got the components for one. Oh, hey, I've actually already got Eyes of Ender. It saves me collecting the bits for it. Chomps down a tree and pins blast under the log. That poor log. Right. Let's get myself a new spare ender chest. Put it straight into a bundle. Oop, hold on. Loki. And let's. Oop. Oh my! Raven on a 560 stream streak sticks 6 a tomplet on the Merry White House bot and flies off. Apparently the Merry White House bot did not approve of that, so it stuck you and Tomplet into blanket jail. But that's a 6-6 escape count, so you're still even there, Raven. Refuse to comment on innocence. Okay, Ravager recruit, name, recruit date. Did I get that right? Ah. Tomplet pen. 317. Yep, okay. I think the Tomplet made the bot run faster. Given the speed that the Tomplets have been running at, yeah, that's believable. I swear those little things are... as mentioned earlier, those things are on large amounts of sugar. Which apparently means that they've been chewing on pixie sticks. Alright. That's set up. Hi. You're the... Nah. That is not the... That's not the Tomplet I'm looking for. Where are you? Hi. Whoa. These are not the Tomplets you were looking for. Where is the... Oh, there's teeny... Yeah. I'm looking for that one. Nah. Laufey, would you mind not flying over the top of Loki? Now there's a phrase. Right, Loki. Come here. Here, Loki. Come on. Come on, Loki. Squirrel. Hi. Loki. Come on. Squirrel here for lunch. Here. Ah. Excellent. apparently Lofi... is it Laufey? Or Lofi, or whatever. They don't like me staring at Loki. Ah. Laufey. Okay.
Get away from my son.
Yep. Gladly. I'm staying well away from your son, Laufey. Laufey. One of the three. And we have a Marini in chat for those who are after their Pokemon still. It's lightweight, so it's not weekly. You gotta have them heavier, I think. Do you ever get the feeling that standing on a fence right over a tomplet pin is a bad idea? Hi, IV, which is random. Ah, okay. I need sleep, and I can't do that stood next to a pen full of Ravagers. Of all the places that you don't get a good night's sleep, right next to a pen full of Ravagers is one of them. Boy. Why? What? Chat. Yes. Okay. I was about to say, why did I build this thing? And the answer is chat. But yes, thank you, Raven. Loki is now named and hanging out in the Tomplet pen somewhere. Hi, Laufey. Can I say hi to Loki? Where's Loki? No, you're just a Tomplet. Of all the things that I've built, this might be one of the ones that has me sitting here going, why did I do this? More than anything. Okay. I'm apparently behind on checking off on requests completions. So let's fix that. Boop. Run away from the Tomplets. You know, that feels like it needs another block on the top. Yeah, it does. Just there. Shadow is on a pub crawl already. Hey, Shadow. Actually, might have been here for ages, and my brain has just gone, why did I just welcome Shadow again? Because, no. Ooh. Okay, that's a nice. Yeah, I like this. This is filling in the gaps nicely. It kind of needed this around the back of this to give the Tomplet pen a little bit more. Shadow is always lurking behind me. Ow. Unless it's in front of me, because that's the direction of the sunlight. Please ignore the sounds of panicked squirrel. It's only me attempting to fly straight into a tomplet pen. It's called your cat. That's just because your cat has never been fed. You're early, RNG. For those getting panicked by all the Ravager noises, I apologise. So am I. Let's do one more here. It's moments like this that all of my decked out experience basically has me going, I'm in trouble. I'm in danger. I blame Henry. Well, actually, I blame Tango, but Henry is the one who got me. Not yet, Shadow. We've only got Loki, who's been named, and they were the medium. Right, now I got these trees in, and I think that's probably enough gear. Ooh. Okay. Whee! Let's get Shadow a tomplet. And I'm doing, doing. I know it says Racing Stables Ravager. So be it. As in the silly robot from Invader Zim. Given the speed that thing moves at, that feels entirely appropriate. I had a feeling that it sounded familiar, I just couldn't place it. Helps if you actually put the name tag in there first. Should it be all caps, or do I? Is it just the G that's that's capitalized? Grrr. Yep. It's technically all caps. That's why I asked, because it looked like it was a deliberate all caps. Hey, Dab. Thank you for checking in. Right, let's go and update Shadow's documentation. I'm at the wrong end of the alphabet. Yes. There we are. Right. And I'm going to be a bit naughty, but I'm going to do this anyway. Where is it? What do you mean temporarily out of stock? Did I reload the settings? Ah, okay. I did. Right. There. So the third... yeah. Right, let's get gear into place. At some point, remind me to yell at Luna. Right. Whoop. Ah! Ooh, just fits. I can't put the rest of your name on, but I can do that. Okay, so this is for the Lillian. Where is the little one? Where is the little murder bunny? Ah, there. Loki, you're not helping. That's Loki. Apparently Loki made it out, but Gear didn't. Gear. Hi. The problem is you're so small I can't see you consistently. Like sir, but with so it's Ger. Yeah, I do keep trying to pronounce it, and I think I'm pronouncing it differently every time. Aha. Thank you, Chaos Twin. I need a teeny tiny Ravager to make its appearance known. Ah! Do not stare down into the pit of danger. I've lost Ger. They are. That. Gotcha. Ger sings the Doom song. Doom, 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 Ravager. There you are, Shadow. We have succeeded in naming Ger. Whoa! That's dangerous. Nope. No. That was panic squirrel noises. How did you suddenly... Admiral Fence, how did you suddenly levitate all the way up there? You're not supposed to levitate. I have this sudden urge to nah. Mum gave him uppies. Uh-huh. Uppies. Panic squirrel noises. Holy gravity defying Ravagers, Batman. Yeah. No. Also, those four should probably have been in Dark Oak. And you know what? I don't care where these land. I am not going to try and collect them if they're on the wrong side. Yeah, that's a note. There we are. I don't know where those landed. Yeah. They bite. They is bitey. That was definitely a boop through the wall. There is a Pokemon in chat for those who are not currently sitting in a corner going. Why do I build these things? Why? Why do I build these things? Why? And I know the answer is because chat and because it's hilarious. But we can hear. Yeah, well, congratulations on the encouragement. You succeeded in. Yeah. Hey, Landstrad. Raven can claim credit for at least half of this one. Well done, Raven. Well done. Heil Hydrate. Thank you for unlurking, Landstrad. It's the Hydrate. And since I'm probably very stressed, let's see how much popcorn. Yeah, a little bit. The fnabbling tromplets are trying to murder me. Okay. I think Loki's trying to. Yeah, and you found the summon code for them. There's a lot of credit to go around. Oh boy. I love the fact that the little ones just keep bouncing in and out of the pen as well. That little, yeah, see? That Grr has just gone back in again. They were out. That feels like it's a pun. Grr is in, Grr is out, Grr is in, Grr is out, Grr is chomping on your tootsies. Yeah. In, out, chomping on your tootsies. Grr is trying to murder you and run around because they're on all the sugar. Right, let's for a minute. That doesn't go in there. Alrighty, need to head for bed for a busy day. Look after yourself, Boston. Thank you for joining in. You go back in there. Right. And the parting joke. What's the most sarcastic body of water on the Earth? The Crimea River. Oh, Crimea River. I'm so tempted to throw myself to the Ravagers for that one. Just ow. Let's grab some pale moss. Ooh, do I have why do I never have any mossy cobble? I swear, no matter how much of it I make, I never have any mossy cobble. can absolutely ignore the huge amount of it that's actually in every single Fnurbling build. It's not because I use it all. Honest. That's my excuse, and I'm sticking to it. Where's the gravel? Ah, there's the gravel. That netherite axe needs fixing. But that would require me to spend some time where I can get a load of XP quickly. Which reminds me, I think it's probably time to consider, once we've done this, heading back to Jurassic World for a few weeks, doing some work over there. I mean, we've done a pretty substantial amount of work in this area in the last few weeks. We've done everything over here. We've gotten everything under here built. We've gotten all the landscaping in, and we've gotten all the tromplets in. I'm landscaping around the tromplet pen. I think once we've done a little bit more in this area, it's probably time to go back and check on Fnubbles the bot. Yes. And the rest of the stuff in Jurassic World. And get a little bit of work over there done. Where's my shovel? There it is. Got 5 more Ravagers and they're already sold out again. Yeah, pretty much. It's amazing how rapidly the Ravagers fill up. I mean, this one was an unusual case anyway. I've just parked myself into a corner by doing that. Let's not be like that. There are certainly days that I wonder just how much I have to build to keep up with you lot. And the answer is yes. I need to get away from the Ravagers so that I can take a quick nap. Do I actually still have a pen or two down here? I think I might, but I need to double check. Let's have a quick look. Those are full. Okay, so there's 1 pen left. Oh boy. Okay, so there's 1 Ravager spot remaining. You look like your Ravagers. Not that I'm going to complain. I like them. They are appropriately chaotic additions to the universe. We like to because silliness. Exactly. The Ravagers bring silly. Sorry, not sorry for taking... Nah. If I didn't accept it, Raven, I wouldn't have let it happen. Besides, it helps reduce your, oh dear god, supply of channel points a little. That's for the last of the tromplets, Kel. It just happens to be that I never actually updated the thing to say you can buy a tromplet, etc. Red Suit only has 9.4k right now. Wow! We actually managed to get Ritsu below 100 million. And Raven's down to 300k. Goodness. And Shadow's at 564,000. I need to find a point sync that's valid for Shadow. And Frauke's back up to 65. Oh, Lord. I mean, we've still got 2 Mythbusters to build. We still... What am I saying? You want a panda? The interesting thing is we have pandas sat in a boat in Jurassic World. Excuse me, will you stop showing me your butt? 5 total Ravagers. I mean, that's... It's not bad, Raven. There's nothing wrong with that. Given that we've got... let's see, how many Ravagers do we have? Let's do a quick census. 4, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 32. We've got 32. So while that feels like a few, that's... Yeah. Bamboo forest sounds about right for the Jurassic. Think bamboo is older than wooded trees. Sounds like we've got another pen that might be necessary, similar to the way we've got the pen for the... Excuse me. The pen for the sniffers. Because we've got the enormous sniffer pen. And so Scotsman Augustus decreed that there would be a census in the Madness World. Yeah, we did that one for pillagers at one point, Feg, and I'm fairly sure the total is now well over 130. It's senseless. Well, enough about me. I'm fairly sure we must be over 130 pillagers now. You guys enjoy staring at me through the fences, don't you? I've got senses. I can detect a disturbance in the fnurbles at 300 yards. Well... I can also create a disturbance in the fnurbles at 300 yards. Stay. Well, like 3 a.m. and 300 yards. He's staring at you like your cat stares at you around quote 200 time. Yeah, that sounds entirely valid. Wait until... That might not be too long. I've been pretty good at being able to actually achieve or update to releases within, I think the longest period between a release coming out and me getting to it on the Madness World has been about 3 weeks now. So I'm surprisingly actually in this is one of the reasons for why the Madness World is the way it is. because I have kept it brutally low on adjustments so that I am able to actually just follow the updates. Follow the updates. And we have a Zangoose in chat for those who are interested in that as a Pokemon. Let's take that out and work out what I need to... that's the wrong one. Oh, that's going to need some lighting up. Yeah, there's some dark spots around now. Okay, let's go and find my lighting kit. Also known as... Hey, Ms. Mist! Welcome in. How you doing? My day... I survived the office, and... Did I see a red spot over here? No? Okay. And now I'm playing with mini Ravagers. Or rather, the pen around them. Hey, Mad! Welcome in. We have the mini Ravager... Mini Ravagers. Wowage. Wavage. I'll show you in a second, Ms. Mist. I need to head back over there and do some lighting in a second. What mini Ravagers? Tromplets. Yes. They are mostly vanilla. They were summoned in using a command, so they are not what you can get off the shelf. But they are entirely vanilla in that they are just a summoning command away, rather than a mod away. So we have... We've got a mini one. So not vanilla. There's actually 3 of them. This one. Excuse me. That yin and that yin. Command block vanilla. Yes. Let me use the cam account. It's quicker. Oh, hey, they decided to walk out on their own accord. Yep, we got 3 of them. And these things are hyperactive like kids on sugar. Never use command blocks. I have never messed with command blocks, but I do know how to use commands. Are they mean? Very. They hit with the same power as a normal Ravager. And I've just realized that wall is not safe. I need to... Ooh, and a copper upgrade for Canadian Dragon. Right. I did not get that area that I've made dark lit up, so I need to get away from it. Yeah, despite their size difference, they still hit just as dangerously as a normal-sized Ravager. They also feel like they're faster. Oh, this area is very much the result of large amounts of time spent with chat. And that's a full tier upgrade, so I need a lot of copper to make a full set of copper armor. Right, one of those, one of those, one of those. Nope, that's my iron, and that's an ender chest. What am I missing? Leggings. Need to check on dough. Ooh. Are you cooking? Should probably do something with that. You know, it's a shame that copper... I've turned into a zoomer. It's a shame that copper armor doesn't oxidize. Hold on. I need to update Canadian Dragons documentation. Hello. There we are. Canadian Dragon. Bramandal's fully upgraded. Snowball's a Ravager. Ravager's a Ravager. Robbie Robinson gets copper. Full set of copper upgrade for Robbie Robertson. We're going to the armory. Hey ho, hi ho. Into the armory we go to visit M5 and the mayhem with all of the Ravager. Oh! Hey, Carrie! Thank you, Frau K. Right, we will recruit Carrie Byron in a minute. There's Buster. Hello, Buster. Perfect timing, ready to go in the oven. Ooh, fantastic. I need to come through and wax some of this. There. Hello. Oh, hi! I've got your copper armor upgrade. Nearly. We're still short of one more. Where's Robbie? There he is. Hold on. Canadian Dragon, one fully upgraded to copper set of gear for triple R. R. Still need. I thought it was Tori Belaci. You're not allowed to Tory. It'll be one per day, isn't it? Boing. Boing. Right. Look, I have no idea how to pronounce how to spell his surname either. Boing. Right. Let's update Frau K's book and then go and deliver Carrie Belaci. Ah, okay. There's Frau K's book. $18, $19. Something colourful. She never wore the same outfit twice. She never did she? Oh. And copper hat. Crikey. Any more for any more? Let's sort that out. Well, hold on, I might as well go this way first. Let's get dangerous. I've got enough inventory space for this. So, I need a copper helmet. I'm so glad I've got a decent amount of copper at the moment. It's never going to last, but I'm so glad that I've got a decent amount of copper at the moment. That's not much copper. Also, I'm going to bring the wax. Right. No, forgot something. And I know I've not got the leather armor yet. Carrie Byron. Boing, 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 boingity, boing, 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 boingity, boing, 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 boingity, boing, boing, boingity, boing, boing, boing. Right. I'm actually coming up here to find my horse, because I need to go and buy some leather armor. Come on, Atlas. Road trip. I need to put Atlas somewhere where I don't have to come all the way up into the castle, just to then head all the way back down out of the castle. But then again, something tells me I'll never have a horse where I need it. You never have a horse where you need it. Whee! Sometimes it's just more fun to go around this world on horseback. What did I put on these? We only buy thin mints. No castle to castle salesman. I forgot about that bit. Yes, if you're selling thin mints, you're welcome. Hi guys. Let's put you in here. Hello. You found a zombie horse in your... Wow, I haven't gotten one of those yet. Dab. I need to look for one of those. Ooh, that's what we need for Jurassic World. Zombie horses and zombie camels. And I don't think... yeah, zombie camels are going to be a murder to get. Possibly mine. Let's get some emeralds. Good luck. Yeah. That one might be a stream. One of those, all the screaming as Scotsman attempts to get a zombie camel. All the undead creatures for the Dino Land. Exactly. If we're adding zombie horses and husk camels, can we add skelly horses too? The problem with skelly horses is they only appear as trap horses, which means I would have to hang out in a thunderstorm, and I normally sleep through those things. Because I'm a coward. I'm absolutely willing and freely willing to admit that one. Vote we tie it to a happy gust and fly it back. Can't be any worse than Ravager wrangling. There are so many things that Ravager... So many things in this universe that sound wrong, and Ravager wrangling is one of them. I'm a squirrel, not a chicken. I'm a scaredy squirrel. Right. Okay, we don't need to do the to dye the cap. We do need to come up with a... So, I regularly think of Carrie as wearing black jeans. So let's get some black trousers for her. You know, the ghost is proof. Aha! Yep, I'm a scaredy squirrel. Scaredy squirrel. Hi, Banner House. Whoop. Oh, hey. Blue top, black pants. Yeah, that sounds... That doesn't sound far off, Shadow. That sounds like a good colour scheme. Let's go for very blue. Blue! How blue is blue? did like her solid primaries. She did, yes. And I'm tempted to leave the leather, actually black leather boots, because she always seemed to be wearing safety boots or combats. Undyed? Okay. And we have a Tropius in chat as a Pokemon, for those who might be interested in it. It's a flying grass, which I suspect means... Okay. I wasn't sure if the fact that it was dual meant that it was not counted, but the Frauke Information Service... Frauke Information Service says you want to miss this. And I nearly forgot my horse. Hi guys. Boing, 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 boing. I love the fact that I came back to this region to add more stuff to, you know, help with the fact that I was running low on Gordon storage areas, and we immediately almost filled it. Granted, the first of the... we still have the Gordon area over the stables, so... We're not completely out of Gordon storage, just mostly. Dag Fnurblet. I caught it. Oh well. Ow. And then I smacked my head against the ceiling. Right. Everyone else missed. Woohoo! Yep, I took one for the team. I was the only one who actually caught something. You're welcome. Right. Ooh, I need to eat. Apparently I've been taking a bit too much damage. Good news is, I'm fairly sure, one of the things I did over the weekend was ensure that we actually had some well-trained Gordons. Yep, we've got trained Gordons. Zero Fnurbling inventory space. Did I have? No, I didn't. Okay. You look like a carry. Where's my axe? Would you kindly get in the boat, please? Carry. Come on. Oh yeah, they're still dotted around Gordonstein Raven. They're just... They're because... Carry, get in the boat. I'm fairly sure it's four. I've got four because... I have outfit. Myth busted. Gordon is not well trained. Come on, Carrie. Would you... No, Carrie. Into the... Oh, thank goodness. That was becoming, that was becoming almost comical. Right. Now we name you, because we're going to take you straight into M5, and once you're in M5, you are bound to end up with somebody else in the boat with you. Probably Grant, knowing my luck. See, this is one of the reasons why dealing with all of the Gordons and the Ravagers is also funny. The amount of stress of trying to move the fnurbling things around. I do love the way that this area has come out. I am very, very happy with the armory. Hi. Yay! Right. Let's get Carrie's armor stand set up. And then blue top. Copper hat. There we are. Okay. Thank you for thank you for the continuation of the mayhem of the Mythbusters. Oh goodness. And I need to put the leather cap in a chest somewhere. That one will do. I really wish we could actually adjust the Gordons themselves. But I swear the only way I would be able to do that would be with a data pack of some form and naming things and so forth. And I just don't think that's possible. That I still love. Right. Why do I feel like I've forgotten something I was in the middle of doing? Oh, I still need to get rid of the minecart and the boat out of my inventory anyway. Yes. Bony horse. 1 of 4. Or at least 1 of 3. Boat goes back in there. Minecart goes back in here. There's nobody in here anymore. Oh, the minute. Thank you. The mini Ravager wall. Yes. That one area that would guarantee I end up getting murdered by a Ravager. What color is it? Is it? It is spruce. Thank you, Mad. Guarantee I would have forgotten that. And the lights. Yes. Lighting and walls. And then I need to build the path over to the entrance to the Ravager pen. Or to the Trumplet pen. See, there we are. Suddenly I feel less likely to be murdered by a tromplet in my sleep. You move fast, even when I'm not about to be murdered by you. Put that there. That there. That there. Oh, fnibbles. Welcome back, Urban. I put that there. Does it get it? Yes, it does. Fantastic. Not a single 0 and no visible light sources. Outside of the ones that actually exist in world for in-world reasons. That's one of the things. I do like trying to make it so that the light sources either exist as actual world elements, like that, or just very subtly hidden. Let's have a quick nap. Oh, I was about to say, why is there a tomplet bouncing up and down in the air? But it's not. It's one of the full-size. Had chip shop chicken curry pizza. That's an interesting combination. Invincible has never touched the ground. You really haven't, have you, Invincible? You just don't believe in gravity. You took one look at the squirrel and decided, I don't believe in gravity, I'm just going to float here forever. Good night, Chaos Twin. Look after yourself, Cal. Thank you for joining in with the mayhem, the chaos, and all of the things. I'm going to put a small tree here. Just a wickle, teeny tiny ickle one. Still hanging out. Yep. It's in Iceland for a pound. Yeah, Iceland have always been interesting in their available food. Some of their pizzas can be really nice. They used to do a gorgeous garlic bread pizza, but they stopped doing it. Well, it was one that I liked. I can't remember what it was specifically, but it was absolutely lovely, and I used to really like it, and then they stopped doing it, and I was like, no! Yeah. Better. That's what it needed. I think I need to come through here with a bit more. What's the word I'm looking for? Bone meal. Bone meal is the word I'm looking for. I absolutely need bone meal. Oh, that was... Yeah, no. Anyone would think I was on the Hail Mary trying to remember what my name was. I started listening to the audiobook for Project Hail Mary this morning. I've read the book. I plan on watching the film. But I decided I wanted to hear the audiobook as well. You've gotten sick of Iron Brew. Oh well. It happens. Emotional support, Chimkin. Right. Bone meal. Drank too much of it before Christmas. Yeah. It happens. It definitely happens. Alright, I need the materials for a path, and I need some bone meal. 24 cans, 2x2 litre bottles. That's my average fortnightly shop sometimes. Some more of that. Got dirt, got the podzol, got the gravel, got the mossy cobble. Let's get some normal moss. That's my pathing material. Yeah, I need a couple of stone brick. You'll do. Oh, actually, let's use cracked. And let's get rid of these emeralds out of my inventory. Let's put them back into my... I'm going to actually name my wallet. And we have a cutie fly in chat for those who might be interested in trying to catch one of those. I went to build a massive outdoor bench. Find out the tools you needed didn't... Oh, goodness. Yeah, it's always the way. Finding the right tools for... Oh, hold on. Bone meal. For building something. Not that much. Oh, I was going to fix the iron, the copper bars in M5. Where are we at? Oh, we're only at 20+7. I've got time to do all of this. Lifetime benches from Costco. You mean the ones that'll last you about 15 years at most if you're lucky, and 3 hours if you're not? 6 person. Goodness. Where's my axe? There it is. Right. Let's go and sort out... Yeah, that's... I mean, to be honest, that's not terrible. Bits of that actually look sensible. So I'm going to keep all of that as that is. That one looks alright. Let's cut back this a little bit. And do the same on this one. Definitely do the same on this one. And that definitely shouldn't be like that. There we are. That's all done. Also, something I've been thinking I should do is this. What a moment to run out of... what a moment to run out of bone meal. Bad bone meal? Wax. For info, apparently, if you wax your signs, they take up less tick time than an unwaxed sign. I guess it's because they're not interactive anymore? Also, apparently, according to something that I was watching, which was probably one of the hermits, lit candles actually take quite, and lit torches actually take more tick time than you would expect. Wax one, does that mean you can... with signs, no, you can't wax off. You can't take wax off of a sign. Once it's waxed, it's permanent. Which, in the case of the ones that are naming things that have been bought with points, is not the worst of things because sorry, didn't realise. I know that there, because part of that is there is the wax off. Wax on, wax off advancement for putting wax onto copper and taking it off of. Yes. I'm not sure you can, Dragon. This needs testing. We shall do so in a second. Hi. Hi. Makes sense with torches and candles since they have the animations. Thing is, though, animations are purely client-side. And client-side stuff doesn't actually have a tick impact. It's like... oh, you can't. Cool. Thank you for looking it up, Urban. It's like dinner boning something. Dinner boning doesn't do anything to that mob. It just inverts it client-side. It's purely a client-side element. Bizarrely. And thank you, Urban. That saves us a little bit of sciencing. I have spent far too much time in the recent months around members of the Minecraft community who spend an awful lot of time obsessing over tick rate. Mostly because they push it to the extreme limits. Either through watching YouTube videos or just being around them. It's quite interesting. Does Jeb still work where you can get a rainbow sheep? Yes, it does. And that's another one that is purely client-side as well. Doesn't do anything to the sheep itself, just triggers the animation. It's so much fun learning all of this. Oh, absolutely. Not arguing. Not disagreeing. The coolness factor is 1000%. That's something we don't have anywhere in this world. I don't think we have a Jeb sheep. I've often thought that would be the case too, Elkhorn. It did seem like it would be sort of one of those, but why doesn't it? Moments. I do, Urban. It might be something we add maybe in Jurassic World, just for the in one of the labs, as a we genetically created this sheep that doesn't stay any single colour. Because of course Jurassic World is going to have a hidden laboratory underneath it, because Jurassic World. What? Yeah. See, that makes perfect sense, Raven. That's what I get for not paying enough attention. The metadata, on the other hand, is still stored server-side, though, so the metadata's there to actually enable it. It's just there's nothing in the world logic. Jurassic Park World mod, fossils and archaeology. I would absolutely love to, except for the fact that it would endanger my ability to update the world so quickly. Look after yourself, Mad. Maybe one day I will spend some more time in a non-vanilla world. Actually, we're going to be doing that later in the year. Yeah. For those who haven't heard, Fnurbal's Craft has been announced by Blackclad. This is basically Impossible Craft. Yes, that one. The oh god, we're all dead. No! Yeah, Blacklad is taking Impossible Craft and adding in a few other things over the top of it. And is basically going to get us all murdered. It's adding in the Origins mod pack and a couple of other mod packs. It's basically going to be a month-long how can we die? Or can we actually murder the Ender Dragon that's going to murder us repeatedly? That will be coming later in the year. I think Blacklad said May? I can't remember the specifics. If Fire and Ice is in it, we're all dead. Oh, you might... But, yeah, Fire and Ice with dragons is dangerous. I mean, we're all dead anyway. But, yes, Fnurbal's Craft is coming later in the year. And I don't know how much I'm going to stream it. I haven't decided. But I will try and be involved. So, watch out for people who are streaming it as well, because you may see a Scotsman in the background, screaming and dying like a girly squirrel. Okay, I think this area is feeling pretty good now. We've got our path leading off the path to the Tromplet pen. We've got the backside of a Ravager again. Ravagers. Cats running on ancient death. Yeah, it does, doesn't it? I feel like I should put some stone bricks in front of this to allow you to basically be led through to walking in front of it to see it. That's better. That now guides you into seeing it a bit better. Let's take that one out. I could do with some more actual stone brick. Do I have any stone? No, I don't. Why do I not have any stone? One thing I probably need to do is spend a little bit of time taking a walk in the end. Yeah, that's a dangerous phrase. And getting a lot of... haven't been mining today. No. It's unusual, isn't it? I mean, I've been taking a lot of dirt out of the ground, but not actual stone. Let's get some cobblestone and some actual stone and some actual bricks. That's mossy stone bricks. We'll take those as well. I've got like 6 blocks I need, and I've just picked up 4 different types of brick. Ba-ding, ba-ding, ba-ding. Squirrel! As I do. That's the thing. I do. And yet, those 6 blocks with that variation, it doesn't look wrong. Oh, I swear, I can't build a path with 1 block. And we have a Delcatty in chat, for those who might be interested in catching it. Oh. I don't know why, but Actually, I do. I can't not overcomplicate something. Just look at the amount of detail that's gone into this area. I don't tend to put huge amounts of detail into things that you can't get to easily. So this is somewhere you can walk straight up to. So it's got detail. The cliff sides you can't get to, so there's not a single half block or half slab or anything, and it's all sort of much more solid areas and patches of stuff. Yeah. Oh well. Such is the way of my brain. So the reason I've done this mostly in dirt is because I'm assuming this is going to be a desire path. It'll be of people cutting the corner and sneaking through here. So actually what I want to do is put in a little bit more foliage to make it feel like it's not a normal path line. There we are. So it's cutting through a hedge. Let's not overcomplicate it, I said. No, wait, yep. That quote is never not going to be accurate. Somehow that is one of the most accurate quotes, and thus it's not changed. Oh, goodness. I mean, at some point, this path needs to come all the way out through here. Which also means it might need an upgrade, because I might need to take out this and make it a bit wider and get a bit more stone in. This area feels remarkably unfinished. I don't know why. And yet, I don't want to touch it because I think it is finished. So, that's all done. Don't want to put another tree in. I kind of feel like it is good to have this with an unimpeded view. Plus we've got short bits of shrubbery. You know, this area might actually be finished. And as I stand here and watch the tromplets go, hi, I panic and worry that they're about to throw themselves out of the pen. This does not need that. Yeah, we will need a desire path coming out to here and then coming over here to this, which is the farrier, where we can... Ooh, I should close those gates because you can guarantee I will not remember that they're open if we have to bring another Ravager up here at any point. Okay. Did I ever work out what I was going to do with this area? This specific area. Because it feels like it's supposed to be something. It might be that I actually just bring the stone forward and turn it into another rocky outcropping. It does feel like it's probably supposed to have been one. Yeah, I think that might actually need to be... No, neither can I. I'm just thinking it sort of needs... Let's... I know I'm sketching on cam account screen. Put a tree on the top of it. Yeah, I think that might work as a extended outcropping. It might feel a lot more like the sort of stuff that we've got dotted around here as reasons for a blank area. I mean, the alternative might be to put in... Ooh. The alternative might be to put in a small field. Which, given it's right next to the kitchens... I don't think we've got a small field in this area. No, we haven't. Put a little wheat field in. I like the idea of a wheat field. That might actually work more. It is near the kitchen. So this is why I didn't actually adjust anything of the cliff itself. Just started shaping stuff. I mean, yeah. I could have gotten away with the... yeah, I think a field would make more sense. Just put a little field in here. Because we've got... over here, we've got the cow pen, which really feels like it needs more cows in it. The barn... storage room for the kitchen, and then the kitchen itself just in here, which has its own little herb garden. But I think something like a little wheat field here would make sense, because then it could feed the animals. Wheat field. Right. What are we wrapping? Oh, you know, those seeds might actually come in handy now that I've picked them up. Did we do that field over here with stone, or we did collapsed stone walls, fencing? Okay, I like that. That feels like it would be sensible. I don't think any of the pigs are named. Shouldn't be. If there was a name tag, it might have been Buster in the background. Because Buster is visible quite a distance away. Right, let's put the coarse dirt away. Hold on to the oak leaves. Get rid of the stone. No, the one in the kitchen. Oh, the one in the kitchen. Survey says no. Should be named Bacon. Should be named Kevin Bacon. Or just Kevin. Right, let's get... let's not go with the dark stone. Actually, I'm going to take that. Can't use that. Just Kevin. I think we've both eventually come to the... that's a stone cutter. Look after yourself, Urban. Thank you for joining us. Don't need you, don't need you. Glow lighting can go away. Don't need that for the moment. I'm going to use that. Where's my buckets? Why have I got 6 buckets? I do not need 6 buckets in my inventory anymore. At most I need 2. But a stack of buckets in there is not unsensible. Right. You, buckets, moss, carpets, fnarbling, yeah. I got your portable monitor working. Woohoo! Yay for portable monitors. Nope, that's not my infinite water source. That's my infinite water source. They are. I've got a very interesting portable monitor that's actually a dual monitor. And it comes in so handy. It opens up as like a book and operates as 2 separate monitors. Laptop doesn't do video over USB-C, only power and input, so had to add an HDMI cable. Oh, that's a shame. Look after yourself, Kevin. You're about to become bacon. Have 3, mostly for when you're going somewhere for an extent. Yeah. Back half. Just do fences so it looks like it was originally a larger pen. Still needs the USB-C power. Yeah. That's the advantage. USB-C for power is rather useful. Right. About... yeah, here. Hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. If I put water there, and if I put water here, that should allow me to do the whole field. And I don't have a hoe. I've apparently put my hose away. That one's alright, because that's actually a collapsed wall, so having that over the top of dirt, although it breaks my normal rules for thou shalt not have stone over dirt, actually works, because it's where there used to be a wall. I think all of that's in range of water. And hey, I've got 7 seeds out of that, which isn't enough. But it's a good start. And we have a Pokemon in chat for those who might be interested in it. It is a ghost type. It's a Banette. I think that's me done with that hoe. Whoops. Just out of time there, sorry. Yeah, that works as being an area. Let's put in some leaves. Just to make it look a little bit overgrown around the edges. A bit over here. Check our light levels, and of course I put away the whoa, oh yeah, that I need to bring this path through here and put some lighting in. For the moment I'm going to put some light levels back through slightly brutal torching. Yeah, that looks so much better. Oh, you know, I put that, I put my hoe away. Apparently, somehow I missed 2 blocks. How did I miss those? How did I miss those? Okay, so I need some coarse dirt, and then I need to do all of the path through here and through here. Probably need another field just there. Just to go, or another small animal pen. Maybe get the llamas out of that tiny little thing and put a llama pen here. I mean, we've got, oh no, because I've been trying to avoid having the llamas in areas where they can spit at Gordons. Not that I'm likely to have Gordons in this area, he says. Did I ever actually build a barracks into this stables yet? No. This stables needs a barracks. Oh, boy does this stables need a barracks. It's a completely blank slate. Okay, it feels like we got one more day this week in Madness World due to the fact that I will not be streaming Thursday. It feels like doing this barracks and the areas around it is probably a useful way to finish off this week in Gordonstein before we head back to Jurassic World next week. That feels like a sensible usage of time. However, although it's not been mentioned, I do believe we are way past quote 200 o'clock. Well, 3 minutes. Thank you for... Okay. I'm surprised the cat hasn't been screaming at you to warn you. Speaking of which... No, perfectly reasonable to be distracted. I was just getting caught up mentally. So yeah, I think we've got another barracks to do the interiors of, and another area around the fields. You're calibrating a monitor. Ah. Let's have a look at what all of this looks like in Pretty's mode, though. Wow. Okay, that made all the difference. Adding those trees and that foliage. Those tromplets. Haha. So hecking adorable. There's only 2 of them. Where's the 3rd one? Okay, in there. I do like the way that the tromplets actually roam in and out. That actually gives this area much more sort of life. And I know I say I overcomplicate it, but holy heck am I happy with the way that that looks. It is just a ridiculous amount of detail that just works. It feels alive, and that's the other reason for having things like the tromplets and the Ravagers and so forth. It gives this whole area life and movement and things that make it feel like it's not flat. Yeah, it does fill the area nicely. I had been wondering what the heck I was going to put into that area, and I just had no clue, and now we've got something that just fits. I don't like having areas that are... I really kind of wish I could bring stuff into here. And I may have to. And I may have to figure out how. But I don't think it's going to be Gordons that are part of the barracks system. It may just be that I've got several Gordons that I can't actually give to people because they've got things like banners in their hands, banners on their backs. We'll bring them into here. That'll give them this area life and make it feel like it is actually being used. That's perfect. So the Gordons that I can't give to people because banners, etc., they're going to go in there. And as the sun sets on this, let's have a look at this. Good use for the odd ones. That's what I was just thinking. Wow. Holy heck, is this place just ridiculous. What have I built? I should probably... I'm going to disconnect my main account so that we can actually look at this in the dark. Because with the spectator account, it's not going to suddenly have lots and lots of mobs spawning. Oh, the armory's roof has finished aging. I can turn that into a proper gradient as well. Okay, that's another reason for hanging around here tomorrow. We don't look at this at night very often. My word. Oh, goodness. This place is just I mean, this is many, many months of work. And I really appreciate everyone hanging around and being involved in the suggestions and the things that happen in it. It's really nice the way that it actually has just filled out with all of your input. If it had just been me working on this, it would not have been this good. This is as the result of everybody being involved. However, we have reached the point where I do need to wrap up. So, thank you to everyone for joining me this evening. It has been lovely having you here with me and going on this journey of all of the mayhem, the chaos, and trying not to be murdered by tromplets. I swear they're going to end up escaping at some point. But, hey, that's the way that it goes. I will be back again tomorrow at my usual time, 2.5 hours previously to now, where, as I just said, there's a few little bits around the area that I would like to actually get worked on to try and finish off the hyper-detailing that is just over the top. Because, hey, why not? I am going to send us on a raid. I would like to say thank you again. As I said, you lot are absolutely amazing and fantastic for being here. And thank you for everything. I am going to send us over to... Where are they? There we are. We've got a couple of people on one-shot today. So I think heading over to one of the one-shot players would be a lovely thing to do. Because some of the stuff that's being built over there is fantastic. And so I'm going to send us over to Bloomsome, who is a lovely, lovely streamer. I hope everyone has a good time zone. I hope everyone has a fantastic, fantastic evening. It is lovely hanging out with you all, and I will hopefully see you again soon. Bye-bye.